Hi guys, Robbie46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 17. Now today we're going to be starting our rider career, which is different from managerial career because this one sees you go through Red Bull Rookies Cup and then up through the ranks, and you go through the official teams rather than running your own team. So that's what we're going to be doing today. There's been a few of you asking in the comments if I'm going to be doing this mode. Of course I am. There on the screen just telling you that you start off obviously in Red Bull Rookies Cup and try to make your way up to MotoGP. As we wait for it to load. Oh, we've got to create another rider. Fuck's sake. Right, we'll skip that. Right, so we've created our rider. You guys don't need to see that because you've seen that already. So we're only doing 2 races at the moment. And we're in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. So we'll do these 2 races and then see what happens after that. So we need to do all the settings because for some reason in every single different mode you have to keep changing the settings, which is a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass, you have to create a different rider for all the game modes as well. Turn all this onto how it should be. Don't want to rewind or off track help, so that's fine. Okay. We are ready to dip our toe into a Red Bull Rookies Cup. See how we get on. So qualifying wise, it was wet at Misano, and these are the times. Obviously we are on pole by quite a margin as well. So we skip forward the time just to see if anyone catches up with us. But it's looking like we're going to have a 2.4 second lead in qualifying. So the race should be pretty straightforward, I think. Misano is one of my stronger circuits as well. So I was definitely expecting to go well here. So let's go do this on our little Red Bull KTM. As you can see, it's still raining.
Everything ready to start at Misano, and the rider.
Alright, let's do this. Of course, the next race we do will be in first person camera. I will be alternating between the camera views. So let's see how we get on. The first corner and everything is fine, we're still in the lead. I'm actually expecting this race to be relatively easy. Obviously we're all on equal machinery. Not actually pulling away at the moment, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time. Let's see what happens. Already pulling away, so we've got a bit of a gap already. Like I said, this is completely different from the managerial career mode. Obviously managerial career, you start your own team, you pick your own sponsors, your bike livery, and then when you get enough credits you can add another rider to be your teammate, and then buy Moto2 bikes and MotoGP bikes, and do R&D development and all that stuff. So that will be in my next managerial career video, and I'll go into some of the things that you can do now that we've actually got some credits in that. But yeah, rider career, like I said, you go through the official teams this time as opposed to your own team, and you don't have to worry about sponsors or anything. You just go out and race, and that's it. You don't have to worry about any of the other stuff that you do in managerial career. We've already got a pretty big lead as we come around to finish the first lap. See, I still can't get over the sound of the game. Even these sound really nice, but all the bikes in the game sound nice and gritty, dirty, nice and mechanical. I know that there's some people still complaining about them, but if you've played previous MotoGP games, then you'll know why it's such a big deal to have these kinds of sounds and how much of an improvement it actually is. Yeah, it's never going to be the same as actually standing at the side of the track hearing bikes go past you. No game is ever going to get that level of detail 100% accurate, but you know, it's pretty good for what we got, and like I said, it is a huge improvement over previous games, so a big thumbs up from me with the sound of the game. Feeling wise, I would have liked the game to maybe be a bit harder, because it does seem quite it's quite hard to describe, but like Pro Simulation doesn't feel as difficult as what it has in the past. I know that I watched one of Team VVV's videos when they were doing a like a little preview of this game, and they said that is really easy to crash in Pro Simulation. That is utter bullshit. It is pretty difficult to crash on Pro Simulation. It just depends at the end of the day how good you are, but Pro Simulation, Pro Physics even, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like really difficult, because it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel as difficult as previous MotoGP games. So yeah, maybe that's just because that's what I'm used to, but yeah, I don't have any issues using Pro Physics. I don't find myself crashing a lot either. So we're on the final lap and we have a huge lead. But what I will do in both championships is, if I do happen by any chance to actually crash in a race, or if I get taken out by an AI, I will retire from the Grand Prix just to make it a bit more interesting, so there's a bit more of a risk factor going on. So if I do happen to crash in any race, I will just go press the start button and go to retire from the Grand Prix, because obviously if you crash in real life, it's very unlikely that you're going to get going again, and if you do, you're going to be way down the field anyway. So I think that's what we're going to do, instead of like getting back on and possibly going on to take the win anyway. So if I crash in any other races, I will just completely retire from the Grand Prix, so that it's like I've actually like properly crashed out, and we won't gain any points for that specific race. So that's my plan, but it obviously all depends how much I crash. And at the moment, I mean, with these little Moto 3s, they're really difficult to crash actually, unless you do something really stupid. But they are really difficult to crash. MotoGP bikes obviously a bit easier to crash. You can lose the front a lot easier and stuff like that, but we'll have to wait until we get to them to see if we end up crashing in a race. But that is it for this race as we run to the line. The AI nowhere in sight. There we go. Our first Red Bull Rookies race at a wet Misano. We've taken the win. Yeah, we were like over 2 seconds a lap quicker, so our rider very happy as we get an achievement. Rookie, win a Red Bull Rookies race. Okay, oh, we've got another achievement as well. No mistakes. Okay, that's fine. So that was the first race. You don't actually get credits in Rider Career, just because obviously you don't need them, because I don't think you can actually upgrade your bike. So whatever you got is what you stick with. So the next race is going to be Aragon, a track that I do not like, but we'll see how it goes. Qualifying wise, we are on pole. Not quite as quick as the last one, only like 1 second quicker, but we'll see how it goes. And of course this race I will be doing in the first person camera view. So let's go see how it all pans out. Alright, Aragon, Motorland Aragon. Let's see how we do. First person mode, of course. Off we go. As we go down into a very tight left-hander. Oh! No, we've lost the lead, and we've got it back again. So momentarily losing the lead. That didn't happen in the last race. No one got in front of us at all. So they're already trying to make amends for the last race. But we're going to try and pull away from them. Ooh, on the curb a little bit. into the right-hander, and then we've got that reverse corkscrew coming up. I do miss Laguna Seca. In we go. I would rather them go to Laguna Seca than to this track. I really don't like Aragon. This is a stupid left-hander where you have to be super patient, which I'm not. But yeah, I mean, they go to 4 Spanish rounds. I mean, surely they can get rid of at least 1. Maybe even 2, get rid of Valencia as well, because that's a horrible track. I know there's loads of people that like it, but I don't. Definitely get rid of Aragon. Come into the chicane territory. And onto the, like, 1,200 miles straight. Seems to go on forever. And then we got the final corner coming up. And onto the start finish straight. So that's 1 lap done. We've got a bit of a gap, not a huge one, not like we did in Misano. Obviously I am a bit slower in first person mode. We didn't do the fastest lap apparently either. So that's a bit interesting. So it's not even a second the gap, so they're not that far behind. In fact, I think they've actually caught up a little bit. Gone wide, missed that apex. Yeah, they're actually catching me. I'm going to have to push a little bit harder just to see if we can break away from them. A little gap has emerged again. Oh, we're pulling out now. Pulling out nicely. Gap's over 2 seconds, so it's gone from under a second to over 2 seconds. But I'm sure that'll probably come down again. Oh god, that was a bit too wide. Yeah, completely fucked up that chicane. It's probably... that was 2.1, so it went up a tenth despite me completely cocking up a few corners there. And then we're onto the motorway. Off we go. Okay, so we've got 1 more lap to go when we go through the line. There we go. It's 1.6, so they did catch me up a little bit again. Let's just maintain that gap. We haven't got to go stupid, but we don't want to go too slow either, otherwise they will be on us. Oh, oh god. Yeah. Don't want to be doing that because we completely miss the apex of that corner. And that has probably allowed him to close up even more by a couple of tenths anyway. I'm making hard work of this last lap at the moment. They're not that far behind now. Come on. It's probably about a second now, the gap, I'd imagine. Yeah, 1.5 seconds. Let's not forget the break. Although we almost did. Alright, let's not cock this one up this time. Just on the, well, almost over the curb, but that was better through there as well. And then let's get a good run onto the motorway. Okay, well we should be good as long as we don't end up crashing in the final corner. We can have a nice little shake of the head. Okay, that made me feel weird. Yeah, and we've gone very wide. Don't do that again. That completely fucked up my last corner. But we can do it now because it is the this straight now. Apologies if I'm making you feel sick. Because that's made my eyes go a bit funny. Okay, let's not do that again. That was a bad idea. Well, we won that race as well. So 2 races in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. I apologise if any of you just lost your breakfast, lunch or dinner from me shaking the head. Okay. More reputation. And a new season is about to begin. Okay, so we can either compete in a whole Red Bull Rookies Cup season, Moto 3 or Moto 2. Let's go Moto 3. I know that obviously Red Bull Rookies Cup isn't as long as Moto 3, but Moto 3, obviously you've got more people to race against, and we're going to go to a lot more tracks, so that's what we're going to do. You can pretty much, well, you can pick every official bike in the grid, so we need to pick a bike for us. What are we going to go for? Well, last time I actually went for the Jetta Honda in Valentino Rossi the game. So I don't know. I really want to go for the British Talent team. Be John McPhee's teammate. I don't really fancy using a KTM. I don't know why. I've always struggled with them. They seem to understeer quite a bit, but I mean, they might be alright in this game. But I think I'm going to stick with a Honda, and I think I'm going to go for the British Talent team. So that's what we're going to go for, and that is going to be the team that we are going to ride for in the Moto 3 2017 season. So we are, of course, going to be teammates to John McPhee. Let's see what we can do. So the first race will be at Qatar, and that will be in the next video, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.